As you reach for joy, the rest does follow, including the doors to the magic. You're approaching the gateway to magical May. Rest of May is truly feeling magical here as we step into Gemini season, as we step into expansion, expanding the mind, expanding time beyond the mind and space, to race, frontier, to be the lumineer of your lifetime. Angels, spirits, and guides, what do we need to know, see, and hear for this beautiful collective? I'm Anthony, the Middle Path Mystic here on Ari Intuitions, and welcome to this reading about entering the doorways of May magic. And yeah, marvelous. As you reach for joy, all else follows. Abraham Hicks quote there. It's about aligning with your highest regard of what suits you to follow, to joy, to do or to not do. It's not a hell yes, it's a hell no, she would say. Esther Hicks would say. What do we need to know, see, and hear? 144, my dears. Yeah, these foundations that we've been building here in Taurus season have been quite the soul journey. You've been on a soul journey. This life is a soul journey. Yeah, the joy is in the journey. As I reach for joy, all else follows. Joy is in the journey. Soul journey. Sojourn. Moving from, humanity, moving from the waters, which are dominated, by emotions, and into the sky here, moving into the skies of Geminis, moving into owning a pair of Gemini eyes, wearing Gemini eyes, seeing a dove staircase to what is above and beyond, higher perspective, stairway to heaven, if you will. Number 9, closing of a cycle. So we're closing out a cycle here on the soul journey, coming out of the depths of that dark night of the soul, perhaps some deep shadows of the mind are being reflected to us during Mercury retrograde time as we are being called to listen to our inner voice. Inner voice. The wings of an eagle here. I sit. I wander into this image and I feel myself sitting on the wings of an eagle, soaring above the clouds. Meditating, connecting, a crown upon a crown upon a crown. Crown of you, the crown of your highest self, crowned by your guides. Those who have come through space and time for this soul journey to align, final card underneath, for alignment. So I thought, and to find soul family. And we'll just peek at this one, because this is all about a soul revolution. Your soul journey, that path that serves us on our way to that inner voice as part of this inner revolution. And now you're aligning with soul family, cutting the cords of things that no longer serve by choosing you, by choosing what serves you, doing what you want to do. No longer feeling gaslit or pressured by society. Breaking out. Singing the Soul Family song. We maybe met some folks. Share our beliefs. Very Buddhist. We got meditation here. Yeah, as you meditate, you connect with Soul Family. Your ancestors and loved ones are watching. We got these little tigers here on each side of the beautiful, brilliant golden white light. Oh, this gorgeous purple and blue energies on the board. Purple and blue. Justice, truth, throat chakra, upper chakras. Yeah, so we're aligning our upper chakras of this inner revolution with the revolution that's been going on in our foundations and our lower chakras. Everything that's been alchemized and being shown to us as a mirror in this journey. Ooh, never had this card come out. Soul writing. Yeah, truth. The core of this reading is truth and soul writing. Sacred geometry here. Yeah, this major triangle pointing up that earth with the 3 triangles pointing down, the Father, Mother, God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, triad. Triangles making more triangles. Can you count the triangles? Soul writing. Have been written in the Akash, the cosmic heart. The heart knows. The heart wants what the soul wants. The heart is imprinted. The soul has written in the heart these blueprints of possibility for the truth that we came here to speak and to share. Here to share your truth. Feeling very Archangel Gabriel as well as Mother Mary here with the blue robes. All this gorgeous sky energy. Wisdom coming in. Love. The pink clouds. The rainbows and the clouds. Radiant disc even above the top of the pyramid. Represents our awakening of our highest perspective. Ooh, yeah, divine masculine energies, big time. Yeah, the card represents Taurus energy is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is that divine feminine energy, the wisdom teacher, and the divine masculine is flowing in to meet and greet with the divine feminine. As your crown chakras here, clearly speaking on crown chakras, are opening, aligning via the divine masculine energy, wanting to unlock the keys and the codes of the divine masculine energy within you, within us all. Number 32 makes 5, which is the month we're in here. 36, 28. 555 maybe showing up. 3 left here. We got focus. You gotta get focused. Focus on what's in your heart. Focus on bringing what's in your cosmic heart. That soul print, heart print. What's been written in the Akash. Wow, look at this gorgeous, like, massive causal chakra here. The Christ chakra also being illuminated here with the soul star or the Christ chakra. This gorgeous halo of magenta and gold. bridging the heart with truth here as the throat, this beautiful blue energy, is the bridge between our humanity, between our heart and our minds, between our humanity and our divinity. You can also say, totally. Finally, we have manifestation and whispers. Let's see. Focus on the whispers of the heart. Yes. This reminds us that ego speaks loudly, tends to boss and cajole, where the soul whispers. Can you listen to the whispers of the soul? Many of us have allowed our intuition to get quiet at times through a lack of trust in speaking truth. Our intuition can kind of creep to a whisper, if you might. And there's nothing wrong with this. This is part of the soul journey. And now we are in a place of manifestation, manifesting more masculine waves of energy. This collective desire to grow and expand is being reflected through this little golden finch just hanging out in the sun. Manifesting heaven on earth, manifesting a new earth, a golden timeline. The golden age is being manifested, was always meant to be manifested through our inner voice and our inner alignment. Use your alignment to focus on joy. First, reach for joy. Use your mind here in Gemini season to align with what you want to manifest, your heaven on earth. It is written in your Hocus. Reminds us to journal. Also the family, the soul family we chose, including our blood family, but our soul family was chosen to be here at the same time to support us in the physical and the non-physical. Angel spirits and guides. You're manifesting soul family and a new higher timeline here. As you get focused on joy and allow the rest to follow, what else do we need to know, see, and hear? What do we need to know, see, and hear? Take a deep breath in. Let's take a deep breath in together. Hold it. And let it all out. Long breath out. Feel into your heart. As we align with our heart, our truth. Love it. We got soul, 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 soul. Soul satisfaction. Oh, as I said that, two yellow finches landed on my, golden finches landed on the bird feeder outside. 23, again, we've got number 5 showing up. Honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. Reach for joy, and all else follows. It's time to stop doing things to please others, to forcing, cajoling others. It's time to allow ourselves and others to do what they enjoy, to do what makes us and others feel good. Allow others hydrangeas, rainbows. We got our personal unicorn. Yeah. You know, soul satisfaction is different for different people. Some people like to work with kids. Some people like to work outdoors. Our unicorns, our guides, love it all. Love seeing you, IUE, work in coherence of the heart and the mind, creating soul satisfaction. So underlying energy, soul satisfaction, gorgeous purple, just really standing out, violet, with the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. Lots of green, yeah, really standing out, that heart energy. Whatever lights up the heart brings life into that center. Create your vision. Focus. Use that masculine energy, the mind, to create a vision, to envision heaven on earth. Here again, we've got literally, how can you, will you, are you ready to manifest heaven on earth? We have these two winding stairways to higher realms, fifth dimensional ideas and frequencies, 5D earth, golden, yeah, golden era. Transmutation. Do what makes your heart sing. You're being nudged forward. And there's kind of a bit of a warning on this card. We've got a staircase back down into the shadows. So, you know, that reminds us of what self-abandonment feels like. It feels like death. It feels like shadow. It feels like darkness. It feels like being off our path. So opposite of doing what makes your heart sing. I'm not even sure what kind of bird that is. Oh, it's a, oh gosh. A grosbeak. Just had a grosbeak show up for the second time this year, I believe. Create your vision. Perhaps I should start a podcast about bird watching. Oh, he's gorgeous. Gorgeous. He's got a little red heart of red on his chest. Oh. And listen to your heart. Caring community. Participate and belong. Get in where you fit in. Don't try to fit in to get in. Energy. Caring community wants to receive you. A soul family, soul satisfaction. I can get some satisfaction when I focus on myself and I know what I want. When I stand in my power and I'm in alignment, I can get some satisfaction. Change it from can't to can, as we may do with many things. Please change those beliefs in your mind. Stand in your power. Yeah, she's like, you know, carry a staff, speak softly and carry a sharp stick. In this case, you know, she's not holding the sphere in a threatening way, but she's saying, I'm not afraid to use the clarity, the sharpness of my mind here to bring about positive change, to be an edge, a lever, edges, knives cut through things because they're a lever of layers, cutting through the layers, this Ace of Swords, the Excalibur, Archangel Michael, cutting cords that are pulling on the heart, that take away from our personal power. It's time to stand in your power, your personal unicorn. has so much love for those that stand in their power. Look at this pink hair, pink surrounded by this golden aura. You glow. You are so guided and protected when you choose to own your creative power, your manifestation power. And of course, we've got the cosmic rainbow. So we've got all the rainbows out here, triple rainbows, double rainbow, triple rainbow. Perhaps we're seeing a rainbow in the next day or two recently. Look for that pot of gold and accept joy. It's time to accept joy into your life. Where have you been refusing yourself joy? Reach for joy and all else follows. Stop forcing things. Coercing. Yeah, accept this pot of gold. I wanted to say look for it, but you're accepting a pot of gold when you choose self-empowerment, self-love, soul satisfaction, to align and communicate, celebrate with soul family. We've got swallows, barn swallows here. Oh, and this horse has gorgeous golden hair, golden locks. We may have golden locks. Dark brown hair, or someone coming into our life with dark brown hair, trying to show us. Yeah, listen for the music of joy. Listen to music that brings you joy, that makes us feel in that golden energy. Make sure you have pure intentions. Yeah, finding clarity. Your intentions are just about everything except for the action that comes with moving forward. This relationship with peace and clarity helps us to overcome the ego, gives us something to focus on your pure intentions and surrender the desires of the ego. I know that can be sometimes harder than it sounds. Pool of Christ light, and enter the magic. Live in the now and seize the moment. Joy is in the journey. Joy is in the moment. Reach for joy and find this doorway to magic. Enter the magic, baby. Live in the now. Open your heart and spread unconditional love. Pool of Christ light. Yeah, this divine masculine energy. You're being asked to embody divine masculine energy through the power of pure intention and doing what makes us feel good by living in the now and seizing the moment. Yeah, your personal unicorn, I said a few times, is here to protect and encourage and remind you that you are worthy of magic. You are worthy of unicorn magic. Again, the dove, peace, Yeshua, Christ consciousness. Stay open to unicorn magic. Number one. Perhaps, this is our first time ever we've never even connected with our personal unicorn. Go with the flow and oneness. With the flow of the Araya current, the current of divine abundance, the abundance frequency, or Araya. Look for the common humanity, invoke Lemurian light, oneness, and go with the flow. relax and trust and accept what is happening. So dolphins may be popping up. We've got the Mayflower here as well as we step to Gemini season, as we are in the middle of May here. Got Lily of the Valley. Creating this vision to see the oneness in humanity opens the doorways of potential for these things to actually manifest. What you give your attention to, you give your energy to, you give your manifestational power to. Where attention goes, energy flows. Right, let's wrap up this reading with the White Sage Tarot. The White Sage Tarot, what do we need to know, see, and hear? What do we need to know, see, and hear? Oh, gorgeous bird. A grosbeak with a red heart on its chest. Where are you being called by the whispers? What action are we being called to take? To connect, to allow in soul family, to allow this higher timeline that's been written in the records, in the Akash. Checking. What else we need to know, see, and hear about finding the joy in the journey, about bringing about positive change. The Lovers and the Emperor, yeah. Mastering how we show up in the world, how our heart comes through, how we channel that sweetness. The Lovers card, Gemini. The Gemini card here of the twins, the lovers, the divine masculine and divine feminine union, and yeah, that mind and body, mind and heart coherence. The Lovers and the Emperor, yes. This is about self-mastery. You're learning to take it easy, take it nice and slow. Mastering the art of being a happy old walrus here. Feeling that crown energy at this time. Feeling maybe lots of crown activations, tingling, pressure even. Three of Cups. Yeah, coming together. Finding a sense of belonging. Speak your truths into your universe. What do you want? Use that powerful voice to ask the world for what you truly want. You can only come together with these yoked, people with similar cups. People who are capable of holding space in the same way you do. Three of Cups. Getting ready to create something new. Manifestations are primed and ready to be threaded into this timeline of love. Yeah, your divine manifestation here is threaded into a timeline of love. Open your heart and spread loving ideas, spread and create loving manifestations by what we focus on. Be the change you want to see in the world. The Hermit. Follow your light, follow your heart. Keep that light close to your heart. Remember to call on protection, call on the unicorns, call on the divine masculine, Archangel Michael here, because you have a tender heart. You are an empath, Queen of Cups. You're capable of listening to your feelings and going with the flow, allowing others to express themselves, but knowing from a place of higher wisdom that you can pour from a full cup. Take some time to sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. When you reach for something that brings you joy here, this little cup of tea, all else follows. Queen of Wands. Yeah, stand in your power. Bring about positive change. Instead of being under the thumb of what we don't want, use that manifestation power to create what you do want. Focus on what you do want. Be passionate about your vision. And hang in there, man. You've if, when, and excuse me. Been in a place of surrender and suspension long enough, and now I guess I was getting ready to transform or go into the cocoon. So honing your power. Two of Cups. So embodying our embodying power, surrendering long enough to, doing daily surrenders to reconnect that stream of consciousness, this band of heart consciousness, Two of Cups, the weaving of the masculine and the feminine. Yeah, we got the Empress coming out too, in marriage with the union with the Emperor on the table. So we got divine masculine and divine feminine on the table. Masters of the universe, the lovers, you are a master of your masculine and feminine side when you open up to joy and go with the flow and allow yourself to create from pure intention to overcome stuckness and whatever hasn't worked in the past. Five of Pentacles. We've seen what hasn't worked in the past. This was reversed in my hand. Five of Pentacles came out reversed, which tells me you're overcoming this energy of scarcity, of feeling stuck, and tuning into your heart, Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, doing what feels good. We've got 5 crowns on the table. Crowns are out. Wear your crown, which is to say, wear your wisdom here, sense of knowing, turning knowing into wisdom to overcome doubt. You're healing doubt here with this Two of Swords, healing the blocks. The doubt was a protective mechanism that can have us caught up, wound up, creates blocks around the heart. But this also shows us that we can't use these thoughts to harm anything, because part of the reason we protect our heart by closing off or creating walls is so that we can't hurt others from a place of hurtness, because we're going through hurt or disappointment, struggles, Five of Pentacles. But you're on your way to reciprocity here with the Six of Cups. People that pour the same way you pour, that can create alchemy, that can create community, that create flow together. You're coming into flow with soul family. Your essence brings presence. Namaste.